no, what happened to you? What do you mean what happened to me? I'm fine. No, you're covered in scratches. What? Oh my, I guess I am covered in scratches. What am I gonna do? Hey guys, so apologies for that dramatic introduction. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to completely transform your Schleich or any other brand model horse into a beautiful new repaint. I'm going to be using this Frisian mare from Schleich, and let's get into it. So this is my palette. It is very, very messy because I am a model horse artist, so it gets messy. Then I use a flat brush and a sharp pointy brush for the details. Okay, I'm going to start with my white paint, just pour that on in, and I'm just going to paint the whole horse completely white all over. I'm going to do a few coats of this because honestly guys, it never sets right the first few times, especially on a black horse, and you can use primer if you want, but I want to show you guys you can do it with paint as well. So just do a few coats. I did 4 coats of white paint and then let it dry for a few hours. And this is the fully white out girl. I was super happy with her. She turned out pretty even. And yeah, so it's now time to paint on the markings for her. I mixed Naples yellow with a dark brown colour, and I think I did 50-50 actually. Yeah, it was about a 50-50 split between these colours. And then for my first coat of paint, I'm just going to sketch out the markings. This is very rough, does not have to be perfect. I'd say the paint is pretty watered down for this part as well, so it comes on pretty smooth, and yeah. I'm gonna do a very, very minimal pinto with a blaze, which I think will be really pretty on this girl. And for the markings, I usually get a reference photo beforehand, but sometimes I do a different color, deviate from the reference a little bit. It's all really up to your imagination. It's your art, so you gotta do what you want to do. And then I go in with a second coat of the exact same colour, just redoing over the markings, making them a little bit crisper as well, because on real Schleich horses, the markings are always super crisp and they're also hand painted. So I let that dry overnight, just came back to it the next morning, and she's looking great. Gonna go in with a third coat. Again guys, just really trying to keep that smooth. I wasn't too happy with the finish on the face, but I decided I'd probably just leave it here. And for the next phase, I'm going to be mixing some orange with some white. So I mixed that until it was this creamy, lovely cream colour, and put it all over the mane and the tail as well. It's always really hard, you gotta be so careful doing this bit guys. You don't want to get any on the model. And the forelock as well, I did the exact same colour. So next up are the details. So I started by taking a rose colour and just adding to her markings on the mane, on the tail, and just overall making her look that extra bit fancy. I kind of messed up here a little bit on the bow, but we ignore that. And then turning her around, we're going to go and do some pastels. So you can skip this step if you don't want to do this part, but basically all I did was got some super cheap craft pastels, got some black and put it on the eyes and muzzle, and then I took some peach pastel to put on the nose and some inside her elbows as well. For the eyes, I took a super tiny brush and started off with white. Then I mixed some pink to make a light pink color for the inner corner of the eye. Then I took a dark brown for the outer iris of the eye. Then I mixed a white with brown to make a light brown. That's for the inner iris of the eye. And finally, I put black on the pupil. You can skip a couple of those if you don't fancy doing the whole thing. But wow, guys, doesn't she look pretty? Honestly, I was really happy with her and she looks absolutely gorgeous in my collection. So let's take her back to the barn and let's introduce her to our friends again. Hey guys! Hey, what's up? Whoa, you look so great. What happened to you? Oh, I guess I just had an amazing makeover, that's all.